Gaffer, good to sit down and chat for 5 minutes this morning. First few days in charge, how have you found things?
Absolutely loved it, Josh. It's full time. It's something that I've always done throughout my professional career. Macclesfield was 2 mornings a week, and it was brilliant. But this is, what I could never expected so soon, to be an unbelievable football club, full time, unbelievable facilities on the grass, with an amazing group of people. So honestly, everybody's embraced what we want to do so far. It's early days, of course, but hopefully we've brought a bit of fun and enjoyment and camaraderie to very, very good sessions, which John McMahon, my new assistant manager, has put on.
3 new signings yesterday as well. How exciting is that? And can you just tell us a bit more about them as well?
Yeah, 3 players who I trust. Lauren Mendy, what a journey he's had to be a professional football player at the age of 28. He come to Macclesfield on a trial 4 years ago, and then grew from strength to strength. Played every minute of every game nearly in the 4 years. The only player who went on the journey with us in all 4 seasons. So again, he deserves his opportunity. It's an unbelievable opportunity for him and his family. It's a reward for moving away from home, getting a 1-bedroom room in Manchester, living away from everybody. So again, it's a huge reward for him, and he's a very, very good player. I believe he could be one of the best players in the National League. That's my beliefs. Time will tell. Trey Pemberton and Neil Kengi, so dynamic. Trey predominantly plays on the right, Kenji on the left, but at times I like playing inverted wingers, so they can swap. So what I like about these 3 players is they're versatile. They can all play in 2 or 3 positions. So if I need a change in game, if they start, I can adapt very, very quickly. Trey and Kenji can play as full-backs, they can play as wing-backs, they can play as right or left wingers. Mendy can play as a centre-half, a 6 or an 8. So again, it's credit to the football club. They've backed me with these 3 players. They've got a lot to prove, but they're all excited and thankful, and I'm delighted I could get them.
And you've also had a few days just to get to know everybody around the place, existing members of staff and players. Just how have you found things?
Brilliant. The lads are some very, very good players. Let's not forget the squad that I was left finished 3rd in the National League with 3 minutes from Wembley. So some very, very good players. You hear narratives before you come in, but I've got to say I've been so impressed already. So again, if we can add a few more to what is already a very, very, very good squad, which the staff need credit for building. We're good. And the staff, listen, the staff already, I've met all the staff. Dan and Wayne, who are part of the coaching team, have really helped me. Jake and Alfie, the physio staff. I'm going through all the names. Tom and Billy, Liam. So again, Gav, the kit man, who's been brilliant. People can't do enough for you. Tom, the S&C coach as well. So again, and Tom, the other recruitment analyst. So again, all the staff in there have embraced me. So yeah, it's brilliant, and you can see I'm so excited. I love it.
Another addition to that backroom staff as well was John McMahon. Just tell us about what expertise that he can bring. Incredibly experienced in the game, isn't he?
Well, he embraces situations, and he empowers people on the training pitch. I can see already his knowledge, and I need knowledge around me. I've got Mark Boyd and John. John's an unbelievable pro licensed coach, puts great sessions on. Every detail is taken care of with Dan and Wayne. So yeah, John, somebody I can trust. That's massively important for me. He's got my back. Tactically, he's very, very good. But the biggest thing is he's got personality and enthusiasm, and that's one thing we want to bring to this football club. Personality, enthusiasm, an environment where people want to come, a place where people want to thrive and be empowered. So again, I'm delighted to have him.
And finally, Slimbridge this Friday. Just what sort of things should we expect from Friday night, and what can you tell us?
Well, obviously I'm going to use Dan's wealth of experience from this football club to help, pick two teams for 45 minutes. We've got a couple of injuries due to the workload, the lads, the plan they had coming back for pre-season. It was going to be quite an exhausting pre-season. So they've had a real detailed programme throughout the summer. One or two have come back with knocks. They've been for scans. Ryan Innes will be out for 6 weeks, and Harry Card will be out for 8 weeks. So that's a blow to start with. But again, that gives other players an opportunity in pre-season to impress the new manager. So again, it's a game where I'm going to use to give youngsters an opportunity. That's one thing I've said, Josh, when I've come in. I want to see the youngsters and how they can thrive in a first team environment. I'm just going to assess the squad basically, and it's going to take me 2 or 3 weeks really. And with the help of Mark, we're looking to recruit obviously as well. But again, it's going to be an opportunity for young players and the current squad members to show me what they can do.